you know, you actually haven't even said, do you have this dragon, which I have heard so much about? Or worship this dragon, or know of where this dragon is?
Heard so much about, eh? And she, like, glares at the lizard. She's like...
I'm sorry, I probably exaggerated there. I didn't hear a lot. Your friend here, my friend here, as I like bring him in again, rub his little scaly head. You know, he told me a little bit. He told me enough. You know, he's not a blabbermouth.
Why do you want to know if we know about a dragon?
Ah, well, that's a long story, my dear. One of which I'm sure will put you to sleep.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Well, you know, it has been quite some time, but I guess I could talk about this now. You know, I'm very old. I'm very old, and I have been around for quite some time, enough to, you know, see a dragon from time to time. And I guess there was a time when, you know, my life was a little bit more, you know, peaceful, if you will. Not so much ale. But, you know, in that time, I could say that, you know, I was a happy, settled down elf with a little family. And I guess you could say I'm trying to search for maybe a dragon that might know the whereabouts of another dragon. That may have, you know, and I like sniff a little bit and just kind of rub my hand a bit. I'm sorry, I'm just joking up a little bit here. Yes, so there was a time when, yeah, like I said, I'm peaceful, happy, and there was a dragon attack on my village. And all I can say is I was the only dragon, not the only dragon, I'm not a dragon, the only elf remaining after that attack. And I guess I'm trying to find that dragon, you know, to have a conversation, if you will.
Right. As Janice is like going on and on about how he used to have a happy life, the two lizard hatchlings that were like playing in the throne room, they like had been hiding behind one of the pillars, but they are now like sort of sneaking up to you, Sugsta, and they are like looking at you and like kind of poking at your armor, and they whisper, "That's so weird. Are those your scales? Those are strange scales. What are you?"
Now you see, when humans become really, really strong, they grow these really, really tough scales.
Oh, so you're
That's
really
why
strong?
Yes.
How strong?
Well, I have the scale, that's how we tell. Do you see anyone else have a scale? A human here with scales on them? Ned doesn't have one. He's very weak. He's very good.
It just gives them a thumbs up.
I don't think he has the strength to even give him a thumbs up. It's just like...
Why are you carrying him around like this? Is he so weak that he can't walk?
Yes. Excellent observation.
Does these lizards actually speak common?
These two kids speak in common, yeah?
Wow. I'm surprised they're very smart, huh?
They do have, like, it's not the most fluent common, like, it feels like they've not had too much chance to practice it, but yeah, you can understand them. And they just keep eyeing you, and they just keep poking you and seem super impressed with how strong you are, because, you know, you have metal scales. It's insane. stronger than that guy. And they like point at Stolgik.
Oh no.
Human. I don't know what he is, to be
He looks
honest.
like human. He looks like, for all intents and
I'm a
purposes,
fallen Asima.
he looks like a human.
I thought I looked like a maybe stone or something.
No, you look like a human.
Yeah,
Asima,
but he's human, like, I don't... He can be
he
human
is
and
not
already.
human. No,
Hey,
he's
Ozzy
not.
man, thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you're
So,
enjoying.
He's a barbarian and not a human. I don't remember exactly where he is from.
He's basically
He's
a ball of
different, man.
muscle.
His muscles are way more than my muscles are. If you want to be
But because
impressed,
of-
you should go pull on
because
him
he's
a
a-
little bit.
He looks
He's been flexing all this time.
Yeah.
He wants to be impress people.
Oh my god.
Now I have to show you how strong he is.
Yeah, they like look at him and then they like run over to you and they don't even ask you, they just start poking you. And I'm like, those are also weird scales. You all have weird scales. You're weird. I like you.
I have no scales to the one. You must be blind or crazy. I'm a wood elf, man.
You're an elf. Oh my god, my nose is so messed up. Oh my god.
What?
I'm gonna rewrite some things, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought you were a tiefling in the notes.
Nope, wood elf.
Yeah,
Wood elf.
classic.
Yeah, so those kids are sort of, you know, they start pestering you with all kinds of questions. Just where you're from, what you're doing, and just they don't necessarily even give you a chance to answer, but they just you gay Stolgik.
I gotta do something, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm for some reason picking up Janice and throwing him into the air.
As he's talking to the queen.
Why does it happen every time I try and make a weapons deal? Someone gets chucked.
I tried to win! I was the one who was voting for you! He voted against you!
You made the deal, man.
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
As
Told
you're
ya.
explaining to the queen why you need to talk to the dragon, you
Wait. Can I at least roll against this?
notice Stolgik coming up from behind you, and he seems to try and grab you. So give me either a strength or a dexterity check.
Oh my god.
Please win. Please win. Oh my god.
Stolgik just, as they are discussing, he just walks up from behind Janice, just grabs him and just throws him in the air.
Okay, I'm gonna land on my ass, grab my staff, and pick myself up, and turn around and just go bonk on Stolgik's head and say, "Bad barbarian."
Does this count as PvP?
You let yourself get bonked on the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna bear the consequences of my actions.
He bonks you on the head.
12 damage.
Doesn't do any damage.
No
It just hurts your pride a bit. There you go.
Was that his pride being hurt before he chucked me or after the bonk?
After the bonk.
Okay, I just had to check, okay.
Alright, the queen, she's like sort of watching this, and You can see her coming to decision, and she says, "You know what? If you really want to talk to that dragon so badly, be my guest. I'll have one of my people lead you to him. I would, however, recommend that you behave yourself in his presence. He's not very patient."
Absolutely, my lady. I would do nothing, outside of that. Absolutely.
And I will gladly pay you for any weapons you can supply us. We really need them.
Might I ask why you need these weapons?
Well, we are preparing for war. That's why we need these weapons. Simple as that.
Against who? Lizard folk have been quite peaceful in these areas for quite some time.
Well, we don't plan to do anything against you humans if that's what you're worried about.
I'm an elf, so I couldn't really care.
I'm an Asimar, so I'm not human. Apparently, according to certain people, I don't count as people.
I might be human, but I don't give a shit.
He broke his oath. He's rebellious now.
He's a race.
All I know is that humans are mostly as bad.
Wait,
Humans are dicks, but so if not humans, then who? I mean,
Well, about a year ago, we were driven out of our stronghold by Sahagwin, and we've been preparing to take back what is ours. Reclaim our old lair and drive them out for good. Yes.
that's a race, I believe.
Sahagwin are fishermen.
I could maybe talk to them.
He's a fisherman.
They are.
Is there a reason for it to be on?
They are not very susceptible to influence. They want to conquer. Our stronghold is probably just the first step in their plan. I assume they plan to take over the entire coast.
How come your dragon didn't intervene in this, my lady?
We didn't. We only met him when we came to the marshes.
Liars. I mean,
Do you say that?
no, I subtly mentioned as Zuki, Fisherman Sam. They're lying. They have no dragon.
We're not smart enough to know that.
Well,
Stop
it's
being a fool.
He's been living in the marshes for a while. We came here, and he has granted us protection.
okay. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you need some weapons. We can get said weapons. And, yeah, if you would happily lead us out, we can go and gather these weapons and continue with this agreement. Does that sound fair to you, my lady?
That sounds fantastic. And if you want, I can have one of my people lead you to the dragon right now.
Yeah, much about a dragon. I was just wondering if I could, explore your.
You know what? Let's go and meet a dragon.
Feel
Who's
like
up?
town
Who's up for
a
meeting
bit
a dragon?
Yes.
Maybe we learn a bit about how you fish in this area.
Let's meet this
I would love to.
dragon. Yours.
On Earth.
She looks over to you, Sixta, and she says, "Well, my guest, if you wish to explore and talk to my people, you're free to do so."
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. she also gives you your weapons back. And you are free to wander around the lair. And if you decide to leave, just tell her, and either, you know, they're gonna lead you out and out of the marshes again, or just towards the dragon, whichever you prefer.
Okay. Thank you again, my lady. We will, you know, collect ourselves, have a conversation, and speak to you shortly, I'm sure. Let's go, boys! Come on, Steve!
Oh, Steve is on my shoulder, huh?
Yeah, Steve's on your shoulder.
Well,
Steve doesn't get off.
you're both Steve now. You are just giant Steve. Fisherman Steve.
I guess I could take Steve with me and see if we can find some, you know, brewing information or whatever.
Yeah, glorious. Do it. See if you can find him a herbal kit.
Alright, everybody.
I've got the
running
herbal
off
kit. What are you talking about?
from the ring.
Oh.
Awesome. Love it.
I can
You can move him perfect. And I don't know.
It's North Clare's show again.
Should we ask the queen, or should I just do the thing, you know?
You know, I would say just knock like a civilized man.
Maybe you should do that. I worry about how
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat the door.
You might break the thing, alright. I'm just gonna knock on
I
this
might
door
just break it down.
and see where the hell I am. Hello!
You knock on the door, and it gets answered by a lizardfolk who opens it, and he like doesn't even. He's like sort of hasn't turned his back to you, and he's like, "What? Can't you open the door yourself?" And then he looks at you and sorry about that.
No need for apologies, good sir. I'm just here. You know, we're here on mutual agreement with your people, as you can tell, because I'm roaming around here. You know, I'm just having a wander, man. Where am I?
I don't really care, and he like goes off. It goes back to what he was doing, which is they seem to be preparing for a feast. It appears to be a banquet hall, setting tables with wood and stone utensils.
I'm gonna run up to this guy.
Placed end to end in the center of the hall, with wooden benches running along each side.
I'm gonna run up to him and kind of like tap him on the shoulder, like, "Hey man, I know you don't give a fuck, but what's going on? I see lots of food and things. Is there a party?"
No, it's just we're preparing for evening. Like, don't you eat food in the evening? We have a lot of people to feed. Listen, there is no food yet. They're just putting out cutlery and stuff like that.
Oh, that's fine. All right, I'll leave you. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, unless you want to help.
No, not really. I don't give a fuck.
Good. Get out of here. Where the fuck?
It's just gonna be a full of wood.
Just eating the calorie.
I'm too foolish to realize there isn't food on the table. Oh, it tastes good!
Sure.
Yeah, they give you like a weird look, but they don't do anything about it.
It's fine, my constitution's high, I can deal with it.
Zuxa, you have found a lot of water. Specifically...
Where has he gone?
I was muted. I think I found water and some lizards standing up here.
Yep.
Can I ask them if they know anything about fishing in this water? Does any of this speak common? It's like the big question, right? I guess they do, since the kids did.
Most guys do not speak common, in fact.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's why you need a drunken elf.
Wait, does Steve doesn't speak the tongue, right? Or
Yeah,
the lizard
Steve
speak?
speaks.
Surely Steve does.
It does. Hey Steve, can you ask them if they can teach us some fishing in the water?
Alright. And he like starts to talk to them and turns to you and he says, This isn't for fishing. This is for relaxing and because they have some guests here.
Can you ask them where I would go to fish? What's the area where the best place?
They say outside, just
Outside.
at the shore. Or in the river. There's also a river.
Say thank you to them. I appreciate the help. Alright. Too bad. I mean, I could still try and fish in this water if I go further in, maybe.
You can, I mean, as you look around, you notice, Alright, let me stand still real quick. I need to look something up.
No one do anything.
You notice some strange, just eyes watching you, and you look into the water, and it's relatively clear, so you can actually see this. And you notice a few giant sea eels just relaxing with a few
They're very big.
people, maybe kinda like people, kinda like fish. That one wasn't supposed to be in the token layer.
What does that mean?
It's just the number for the areas. So
So my guess is that this water here is filled with these, right?
yeah, there's these things. You also see some merfolk just chilling and sort of watching you.
Huh.
And there seem to be a few different aquatic races all about. Relaxing.
Well, since the water is clear, the lizard people obviously know they're here, so they're meant to be there. I don't want to mess with these. They're allies, I guess. Seems like a bad idea. Alright.
They don't approach you, they just sort of watch you, but you know, they are busy with their own shit. Yeah. What is going on?
I wanted to pass these lovely lizard folk and give them an ale, and Stogan kind of intercepted and took the ale, and now we're just drinking in the hold. while this happened.
Okay.
Having a very good time.
Yeah, you meet a bunch of lizard folks. Most of them don't seem to speak common, but there are a few who at least understand you, and a few who can talk back. They seem wary, but they are not like impolite. They are relatively friendly.
Yes.
It's a surprisingly cozy hideout, to be honest. Like in every room, there's drapes and curtains and pillows and stuff like that. It's pretty nice. Not something you'd expect in a swamp.
No, it's quite large.
It is massive.
I'm impressed.
It's not even the biggest map.
Wait. I'm sorry. I want to run back up here and just ask these lizard folk. Is there any? Excuse me, sir. I kind of like tap him on the shoulder with my staff, like, sir.
What is it?
Sorry to bother you, but you know, is there a place where I can buy, you know, equipment, goods, things like that before I travel on out of here? You know.
Not really. I mean, I guess you can go talk to the quartermaster if he has something to spare.
Okay, whereabouts
really
is the
have a
quartermaster? What? What? Okay. All right. What? Sure. Where's the quartermaster? That's a giant strong. You can have a market. What?
Dude. Why?
I mean, I can do something else.
Oh. Too late. Lost. I can find it. Found it. What's that? Sorry, it's such a big map.
That's okay.
Bloody map. The ale has been smashed. Nice. Oh, nice.
The ale has been smashed, yes. That's requested.
He says, well, right down there. Like that one. You're actually right next to it. Yeah.
Wait, thank you. I'm gonna just like knock on the door, like, hello.
Just come in.
Hello, sir.
See a room that is filled with all sorts of things. All manner of equipment and random shit and barrels and crates and God knows what else. And in the middle of the room there's like an elderly looking wizard with like a clipboard. It's just seems to be taking stock. Yes?
I did come here to acquire some goods, but you wouldn't happen to be a wizard, would you?
No. Lizard folk, well, all those with magical inclination become shamans. And I'm certainly not one of those.
Do you have a shaman
Sorry
here?
to disappoint. We have multiple shamans here, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Words
alright.
of advice, whatever you do, don't annoy them.
No, I don't want to annoy them. I certainly want to inquire if they could maybe help my goblin friend.
I doubt they will. Listen, magic is something that has been used and it's not meant to be shared with outsiders. That's their understanding anyway.
Can I make a wisdom roll? Just to talk about why they're dragon.
Technically, dragons are meant to be gods, right?
You can give me a history check. I mean, there is a god of dragons.
-1, but I do have excellent. That's not to do with history. Okay.
You could...
No idea.
Okay, look,
oh yeah, dragons, gods, yeah, same thing.
I'm just curious. I know you probably don't have much to sell, as you're just a quartermaster, but you wouldn't happen to have a poisonous kit on you, would you?
Poisonous kit?
Yes.